Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Yo, I'm not even going cap, fellas. Like, I don't know where the fuck this came from, bro. Like, I'm looking on Instagram and my boy OG found a Kyrie Irving replica build, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, what? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, but I was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try to buff this, see what I can do, and see if we can make it better. So, like, let's just dive into it, bro. I ain't got no intro. I literally haven't did one of these in a minute, man, but you know, we're back. I'm gonna buff. This is probably gonna be my last replica build video. I mean, that is if this is the last like replica build, but it might be some more, so who knows, fellas, who knows? But you know, let's go and try to buff this one. So this is Kyrie Irving, so you know you got to do the number and everything. He's number 2, right? After you do that, you're gonna have to make him 6'3". The weight is gonna be 193 pounds. The wingspan is 6'4", and the body shape honestly is Kyrie, so you want to either go like slight or compact. I ain't gonna lie, Kyrie's probably compact in real life. I feel like, so we'll probably do that. You know, I think on OG's video he did it with build. I ain't gonna lie, I can't do that, not with no Kyrie build. But you know, let's just get into the stats, because honestly the stats will surprise you guys. So right here's the stats. Honestly, this build is really good. You guys can see it has a 87 close shot, a 89 drive and layup, a 34 dunk, you know, which is supposed to be 33, but I'm gonna change it in a second. Post control of a 56. I don't know why we need post control, but you know, Kyrie, you know, he kind of works in that post with that little mid-range fadeaway and all that. So I guess it's kind of like high, you know, the midi, the 3-point shot. You know, the shooting on this build looks really good. Honestly, fellas, like this build, yo, if anybody makes this build and wants like it's willing to let me play on it, bro, yo, hit me up on Twitter. I would love to play with a build with a 90 mid-range. It seems like a new refreshing way to play instead of just rim running and spamming threes. Just work in that little mid-range area with the spin shots, the pull-ups and all that. I love that, bro. I would love to play with that. This build seems good. Like, you guys can see there's no way we're gonna be able to buff it, make it be able to dunk. I ain't gonna lie to you, so just take that out your mind. This build is not gonna be able to dunk, so you just got to work with those layups, you know, them layups, them jellies. So the free throw is an 87, 3-point is a 86. You guys can see the passing accuracy is probably what 90% of guards have it at is 80. You know, the ball handle is 92. You know, I mean, it's Kyrie, bro. It's Kyrie. You know, you want to unlock those dribbles anyway, so you're probably going to need it at a 92. It probably has to stay at a 92. And the speed with ball, which is completely fine, because you guys have to remember how much or how little speed with ball actually matters to your initial, like, quick first step acceleration boost. So really, speed with ball is the speed you move with the ball after that initial quick first step boost, if that makes sense. You know, we all know this now, right? I'm pretty sure we all know this. So let's move into the defense. The defense is nothing special, as I foresaw. Like, come on, it's Kyrie. His defense is not crazy. The steal is a 60. Perimeter defense is a 78. The blocking, rebounds, it's really all over the place with the 40s, the 45, the 50s. You know, even though it's still in the 40s, it's still somehow like effective. You probably wouldn't get no block, but it's still effective, you know? You know, the speed is 85, the acceleration is 88, which we might have to change low key, because as a guard build like this, you need as much speed as possible. So I'm looking to almost max out the acceleration. I ain't gonna lie, we gotta find out how to do that. And also with these replica builds, there's always like a certain like section, whether that be finishing, shooting, playmaking, or defense, which you cannot touch at all, or else you will not get the replica name. So we gotta find that section, right? And we gotta determine how we're gonna move once we find that section. Like, what can't we touch? I ain't gonna lie. So first, I'm gonna tweak finishing. I ain't gonna lie, I always start with finishing. We gotta see if we can actually buff the finishing, because I feel like on this build is way too much close shot. You know what, let me tell you guys what I want to change first. So actually, it's too much close shot. I feel like I want to just add a little bit to that layup, because that 89 layup is kind of giving me anxiety. I'd rather just to be at a 90. You know, the mid-range is a bit high as well. I know like a 90 mid-range is good, but if we could also get that 3 to like an 88, 89, I feel like we'll sacrifice a little bit of that mid-range for a bit higher 3 on a guard build. Like, every section is good, bro. Every section is good. Like, I don't want to touch playmaking at all. I feel like playmaking is perfect. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to go any higher or lower than an 80 speed with ball. Passing accuracy is perfect. Speed, like ball handle is perfect. I don't even want to touch playmaking. The only category I really want to touch on this Kyrie build is physicals and defense. Like everything else is really good. Like I could live without touching finishing or shooting. Like those categories are perfect. To be honest, like a 6'3" build, 193 pounds. That's the weight is good. The wingspan is pretty good. You know, the steal is. You know what? Let's just go ahead and confirm this so we can get this Kyrie build. You know, y'all could see it at first hand. So we're probably gonna just choose any takeover. Just press continue. So this is the base build, right? That's the base build what I just showed you. You guys can see it's Trae Young, Steve Nash's friend Van Vliet, the shades, and then it's gonna black out and give us Kyrie, the Cavs Kyrie. I don't know if there's like a separate Kyrie for like Celtics and Nets, but I don't know. But yeah, the Ankletaker. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that they named him the Ankletaker. Like everybody says, like he should have been Uncle Drew. We all know this, but I don't know what 2K is. I don't know what 2K is doing, bro. They just probably going off of the basketball reference page because they probably got the Ankletaker nickname on there as well. But I ain't gonna lie, nobody calls that boy the Ankletaker. So let's go ahead and try to buff this build as much as we can. So the first thing we have to do, or the first thing I'm gonna do is take down this close shot a little bit, try to get that driving layup to a 90. Like I said, it's giving me anxiety. I have to take it down a lot just to get that extra little like driving layup bit. I know it's crazy. It's like, why give up all that close shot just for that one driving layup? It's giving me anxiety, fellas. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's see if we can just take away this dunk completely. I ain't gonna lie, I'd rather not just take out all that close shot just for that one bit of layup. Nah. So I wanted to take down a dunk because we're not gonna be dunking on a 33 dunk anyway, so let's just take it down. You know, I'd rather just, you know, probably not have any dunk at all, but they'll probably not even give me the name if I do that. I'm not gonna touch the playmaking. The playmaking is perfect, like I said. Like if we can get the perimeter defense up a little bit, that'd be nice. But let's just take the speed down to 80 since we know speed doesn't matter, and just like, max out the acceleration. We want to be as fast as possible because we already got that Hall of Fame quick first step. So right here, you can see I maxed out at a 79 perimeter defense. Shit. I know we're not gonna be able to get like silver clamps on anything, like, but let's just see if we can get the 80 perimeter defense, you know, see if that works. So 80 perimeter, 60 steal, 40 block, 41 offensive rebound, and a 51 defensive rebound. Let's just lock that in real quick. Let's see if we can get the build name. So right off the back, I didn't touch finishing that much, and I didn't touch shooting. So we should still be able to. Okay. So we didn't get it. All right, we didn't get it. I mean, we did something wrong. We definitely did something wrong. So I think the category that we can't touch is looking like it might be finishing, fellas. Like honestly, like, or it could be defense. I don't know yet. I don't know because we changed both of those categories. So right now, I'm gonna see if the defense is actually what did it. So, you know, I put the defense back. I pretty much, you know, I don't want to really touch the free throw. I feel like it's going to throw it off, but I don't need a 87 free throw, bruh. Let's put the close shot, you know, back to an 88. Let's see what we can do. I want to keep the layup at a 90, though. And we'll put the defense back. Let's see if it's actually the defensive stats like we can't touch. So if we don't get the name here, then it might be finishing. It's looking like we won't get the name. It's looking like, yeah, all right. So we found out that finishing might gotta stay the same. I'm not gonna cap. I think I gotta put finishing the same. I think I gotta put it back. I think having an 89 driving layup is what makes Kyrie build the Kyrie build. Even though Kyrie pretty much, or prime Kyrie, that version of Kyrie that played for the Cavs, his layup was at like a 95, 96 type time. Like he was not missing. He was hitting those crazy acrobatic layups. Like if you know, you know. Like Cleveland Kyrie was different, my nigga. My nigga was different, bro. He was different. So let's try to see what we can do here. I'm not gonna touch playmaking, like I said. The defense. I think I put too much steal. Maybe. I want to leave the acceleration and speed alone. Like the physicals, I really don't want to touch. Like I don't want to touch them. Like maybe the stamina is 94 stamina. Let's see if we can get this. Come on, let's not even tweak that much. You know, 81 speed. Fuck you. Let's see. We'll see, bro. Cause right now I'm lost. I need to get it back. I need to get the Kyrie build back so I can get back on track. I feel like I changed too much stuff. So let me just go ahead and just do that. So right now I'm pretty lost. Like I don't know what the hell to do. So I'm going ahead and just change everything back so we can get back on track. I'm gonna go ahead and put the driving layup back to an 89, the driving dunk back to a 33. Let's just put everything back. Vertical 72, I think it was, oh, okay, it was a 73. Okay, all right. Okay, so we still got Kyrie. All right, back to the drawing board then. So you guys can see the finishing and shooting is you know, is really the same. I just wanted to get that 90 driving layup. Let's see if it's the finishing right now. This will confirm it, because the defense we actually lowered the defense for real. You know, we just raised the finishing. Let's just see. If we don't get it right here, then we cannot touch the finishing at all. You know, it just has to stay 89. It has to stay 89. Okay. All right, that confirms it. That confirms it. Now we cannot touch the finishing. We can't touch the finishing. That's tough. So I'm gonna have to live with an 89 layup. We have to live with an 89 layup. So let's just take something down right here. Honestly, we don't like. Yo, the replica builds, they be having the most useless stat. Let's go ahead and take it back, bro. Let's put the finishing back to where it was. So 89 driving layup, or 8, okay, what was the close shot at? I think it was at 89, right? Oh, no, it was at 87. Okay. Let's just take the driving layup back. Okay, we're not gonna touch the finishing. Don't want to really touch the shooting, but I don't want an 87 free throw. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna touch the playmaking. I just want to touch the defense. Okay, let's see. We just want that 80 perimeter. Let's just see. Okay, let's just see. Let's see if we can get an 80 perimeter on a Kyrie build. If we can get an 80 perimeter, bro, that'd be clutch. That'd be clutch. But ain't not gonna. I knew it was gonna give it to us, bro. I knew they was gonna give it to us. So it's looking like we cannot touch finishing and we cannot touch defense. But honestly, if we can't touch finishing and defense, this build doesn't need much buffing besides the speed. Because if we look at it, we don't need to really like. I already know if you touch the mid-range, this build will not be a Kyrie build. So I cannot really touch the mid-range. I'm not going to touch the ball handling. Like, it doesn't even matter if that gives me the Kyrie build or not. I'm not going to touch the ball handle because it's perfect. The shooting is perfect. The finishing has to stay. The defense can't be tweaked as much. So, you know what? Let's just fuck it. 42 interior, bro. Come on, give me the build right here. Give me the build right here, 2K. Give me the build right here, bro. 42 interior on a Kyrie build. Jerry West. Nah, hell no. We didn't get that shit. We did not get it. We're getting colder. So it's looking like the defense is untouchable as well. So most of these stats is untouchable. Let's see if we can tweak something little, like something little, bro. Okay, fellas, you can see everything is remotely the same. The acceleration is at a 90. The speed is at an 80. We have way more acceleration than we ever had. You know, the vertical is where it was. You know, more stamina, way more stamina than before. So let's just see if we can just tweak the physicals a little bit. Not even the main build, the physicals, fellas, the physicals, and see if we can get it. Okay, so we can get it. We're just tweaking the physicals. So yeah, Kyrie definitely needed a little bit of tweaking with the physicals. He had way too much speed, not as much acceleration. Like I said, on a guard build such as this, you're gonna need as much acceleration as you possibly can because you cannot dunk. So you need to be fast, really beat people to the rim if you're going to be a layup guy, because you can't dunk, like I said. So I don't know why I'm just playing around with the passing accuracy. I know I'm not gonna change it, but look at how much Jesus. Oh man, let's see if we can get an 86 perimeter, bro. If we can get silver clamps on a Kyrie replica build, man, this build might be on to something. We already get bronze clamps, which is probably good enough if you know how to play defense, but an 86 is just devious, fellas. Let's take the rebound down a little bit. You know, I remember where everything was, so don't even worry. I'm not gonna lose it. I just want to test. This is the final test, though. This is the final test. So right here, let's see. If we can't get the 86 perimeter, fellas, I think I'm gonna just, you know, mess with the physicals, honestly. But this is a really good, like, replica build. If you could be Kyrie was my favorite point guard back in 2016 to 2019. I think it became like Dame. I ain't gonna lie. But Kyrie, he's still a dog, man. So you see, it didn't give it to me. I ain't gonna lie, it didn't give it to me. So we can't really touch defense. We can't really touch none of these stats. Like, and I don't want to. I don't want to touch finishing. I don't want to touch shooting like that. because shooting is really, and this build is really unique, fellas. Like, honestly, I know it's not a meta build. None of the replica builds are really meta. It's just for fun, but like, playing on a build with 90 mid-range seems so fun, like something you guys never really experienced. Tell me how many people make a build with a high mid-range. I played on it in current gen, but next gen, like, I ain't played with no build with a 90 midi. What? Come on, bro, what? So let's just go ahead and put the perimeter defense back to where it was. Let's go ahead and just fix all this defense. We don't really have to tweak the defense like this. Take away the interior, put the defensive rebound. This build could low-key rebound a little bit for a guard, but you know, we want as much acceleration as possible. We're gonna get 96 stamina, put the vert to 70 because we don't really need it all that much. You know what, let me see if I can just balance out the offensive and defensive rebound. Let me see if I can at least do that. Like, we already got like a 45 block, the 60 steal. We only got the crazy defensive stat. Let me see if I can balance out my rebound. Like, please just give me that with the acceleration. I'm not sure. I don't want to touch the acceleration. The acceleration is perfect. You know, the way I did it, bro, I don't want to touch the physicals. The physicals are literally perfect. You guys can see it didn't give it to me, so I'm going back. This is probably the last one. Okay, this is definitely the last one. I know what to do now. So I'm going to put the defensive. Nah, you know what? Perimeter defense the same. 60 steal, right? Okay, let's see what we can do. 79 perimeter, 52 defensive. Nah, you know. Yo, this is tough, fellas. Like I said, this is tough. We put the acceleration to 90, you know, just so it can give us that extra boost to the Kyrie. Like, I don't know if it'll help, but we gotta see. We gotta see instead of a 91. So 79 perimeter, you know, 46 block. Let's see what we can do here, fellas. Let's see what we can do. Please give it. If it gives us Kyrie, I'm done. I can't do it. I've been doing this for like 2 hours and I compressed it into like a fucking 20-minute video. So it give us Kyrie, bro. Like, thank you. I'm done. Yo, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Are you guys gonna use this Kyrie build in the park? If you guys have this build or want to make it, bro, yo, I would love to play with a build like this with a high mid-range. This is crazy. You know what? I might make this build myself. Who knows? It's like, you know, the builds, they take too long to grind, and it's too expensive. Bye. I'm done.